Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, Saki here, and welcome back to another episode of Europa Universalis 4 for absolute beginners. And when we last left off, we were moving into mainland Europe here. We have Aquitaine to our south, we have Cologne to our east, Luxembourg right there looking great for the picking, but they're part of the HRE, and Austria would be, you know, called into the war, and we don't want that. As long as the Holy Roman Emperor is Austria. A lot of allies as far as Austria is concerned, and they like us, and they would actually join an alliance with us. Interesting, because we do have that open diplomatic relation, and we have an alliance with the Powhatan, and we're guaranteeing them, but we cannot make them a vassal yet, as the country must be at peace or have plus 190 relations. They desire a lot of land, which is interesting. If they decide to jump and feel froggy, we will answer. Also, we were colonizing Cuba down here. We have some in Camgray and Delaware. Looks like Moron was done. Is that a thing? Yes, indeed. We have a free colonist, so no time like the present. Let's go ahead and get them down south to Baracona and send our next colonist there. Speed 3 and let's play. Austria has canceled military access. All right, that's fine. We were working on building improvements for our mission. The mission was to build manufactories. If at least 20 all-owned provinces have a mill or any of those, which is kind of cool. We'll continue building those manufactories. 0.52s, you and you. All right, 2 more manufactories. And you know what? I don't think Protestantism will fire. We'll go ahead and send a missionary down there. It'll take 18 months to do. But that should be fine. We have 93 papal influence points. How many cardinals do we have? 7? Let's spend some papal influence to get our percentage up to the 15. And that leaves us with 64. National tax modifier would be nice. Our prestige is decaying at 2.6. We don't have any inflation. I think the mercantilism may make us more than the tax modifier, but hard to pass up the tax modifier. Provence. I don't think so, good sir. All right, so we were fabricating claims in Cologne. We were building the spy network there. We need 40 spy network strength to make the next claim, and we want to pounce at a time when Austria would not defend. And right now they would definitely accept with part of the empire, and Austria's the emperor, defensive war. Austria sort of needs to get into a place where they are in another war. It's a shame we can't call in Hungary. Hungary could keep Austria at bay. But it doesn't look like Hungary has that many Oh, Hungary's up here in, I guess, northern Hungary, Denmarkian Hungary. Either way, we also have some subjects here. We have the 13 colonies with 0% liberty desire, and we're improving relations with them. They're at 120, and transfers trade power 2, improved relations plus 53, same religion and colonial ties. All is awesome. Once our colonist starts getting... All right, so we are working on Delaware. These are the 13 colonies. We also have Susquehanna, which is owned by Susquehannock, right there on our doorstep. And they have quite the troops. It looks like they're at war. Ferrara, no thank you, good sir. All right, so where would we go? All right, so Delaware is taken care of. Manpower is good. I was thinking about Leon. We do have a royal marriage with them. As soon as the royal marriage breaks down, we can see that their allies are Thuringia and Swabia. So they would be a pretty good target. So as soon as our royal ties are done, we can dissolve that. The Papal State. Sure. All right, colonial expansion. Diplomats report unrest. The continued rapid expansion has angered the native tribes. So Powhatan's opinion increases. The 13 colonies gain 25% liberty desire. That's fine. Global settler increase for the next 5 years, -10, but a 25 bonus there. Can we possibly get Powhatan up? So that would be 50. No, we still can't get to 190. But then Powhatan, man. And I don't know if that's permanent. I don't know if we can actually colonize Powhatan. There would be a, and actually Susquehannock might reconquest of Lenape. So there's the war goal. Lenape is in a war. They're allied with the Powhatan, so I don't think the Powhatan are going to disappear this episode. Why not? Let's just keep on working on that, and then we'll improve relations there as best we can. We can get another 12. And it's a shame that we can't get them up to 190. It's a shame we also can't offer to join their war. That way they would really like us. So Susquehanna did not co-belligerent. Well, Lenape, yeah, if they, yeah, they would have to declare war on Powhatan, and then Powhatan would have to call us in order to make that happen. We got him beat on tech, that is for sure. All right, so I think for this mission we are waiting on Cambrai to settle. 297 settlers there. Let's see, we've got truces with Byzantium and Denmark. We could look across the way. Oh, and we were going for Norway, weren't we? Yes, indeed. We do have some land we can take, and we were fabricating on Norway there. Do we have a claim here? Trying to remember what we did in the last episode. We do indeed. Looking at Norway, are they in a war? No, they just have a truce. Huh. Where is our transport ships? Because we'll want to hop over there real quick. So there they are. We've got 23 transports we can send over. Yeah, I think that would be fine. Huh. That is a good opportunity. All right, so Spy Network is continuing for Cologne. Let's go ahead and fabricate our claim on Loon. Might be a good one. All right, that drops our Spy Network strength. We can come back from there. Technology. So we are right on time on admin tech. We can make 3 new states. We'll call that diplomat. We will take the tech. Production efficiency. And now we can make states. So it looks like East Cuba and West Cuba and the Isles are complete. Flanders with 2 out of 3. All right, so if we did West Cuba, I don't actually know if that would improve. Because the autonomy would be 0. It's a, you know, the Flanders state makes 0.71, and Antwerp is the other, owned by Brabant. Okay. If we were to go to war with Brabant, yeah, then Austria, Venice, and Medina. Hungary wouldn't accept due to debt. We could pay off that debt and keep them distracted. Aragon's fighting in another war. Powhatan would say a distant war, and Aquitaine is allied to the Holy Roman Emperor and would not join. I think, though, it would be best if Flanders... That's Wallonia. How many do we own in Wallonia? 2 out of 5. That's not going to be a good state. Okay, so that's the state of Flanders. How's the autonomy here? 75%, so we can lower that and make a whole lot more money in our trade node. Yeah, I'm thinking Flanders is the way to go. We'll go ahead and do that. So Flanders is now a state, and we should be able to core them for 56 admin per. That should be fine. Let's see. West Cuba will be a state. It makes 32. That makes 15, 10, 11, and that makes 48. But we would have to take a lot of land from Aquitaine. That makes 58 on itself. And that is Luxembourg, and Cologne. I mean, with those two provinces there, it might be worthwhile. We're looking at 16 development and 10 development. Compared to the 15 and 15. Interesting indeed. I mean, by sheer development, it looks like West Cuba is the best. Well, Wallonia is actually the best. Greenland's garbage. Poitou is garbage. We know we're not going to do that. The Isles, probably garbage. So West Cuba? Sure. Nice. Increase our income by 0.96. Core all provinces in Cuba. So we can work on that. And then I think Wallonia. Yeah, let's do that. Increase our income by, 1.75. So that one's definitely worthwhile. So we'll go ahead and get our admin points up so we can core those. Probably by development would be best, so we need 60 points there. Working on military tech supply limit would be nice. Tactics and a new infantry. That's pretty good. The next admin tech is production efficiency, way ahead of time there. How about our institutions? What are we getting ready for? 1550, the printing press. Paris is connected to the capital of Great Britain. Yeah, so it looks like the printing press may spawn... Oh, connected to the capital. Huh, I wonder if we move our capital to Paris. We need 200 admin points to do this. That would spawn the printing press. It's protected by 2 forts. Let's see. Yeah, no autonomy? It might be worthwhile to do once we get all these cores out of the way. All right, Brussels. Nice. So if the unrest is low enough, it's almost that we can drop autonomy completely. Let's take a look. Yeah, -8 with 36% autonomy. I think we could probably lower that right away. I mean, it's 10 unrest. Oh, we'll wait until next year. I think next year the unrest will go to -10. Then we can drop that by 25%, and all will be awesome. And then Ghent has -13. As soon as we core that, we'll be able to drop autonomy right away. Vlaanderen. Yep, we can drop that one pretty much right away. Havana. Yeah, and there's no unrest in any of those provinces, so that should be pretty good. Yeah, as soon as we get the admin points up then. Seems like a plan. All right, so we have free diplomats. We kind of need to keep... All right, so... This would bring in the Holy Roman Emperor and all of his allies because he would be... excuse me, a co-belligerent. And that is allied to Susa and Aquitaine. Now, Aquitaine is in an alliance with us. So would that break the alliance if they don't honor the call? They like us at +157. I think we need to top off improved relations here. But a very interesting, an interesting development that Cologne does not have... Yeah, they're allied with the Holy Roman Emperor. It does make me wonder. Yeah, let's top off relations with Aquitaine. And then we can declare that war to take Amsterdam, which would be a pretty good... No, Den Haag. Oh, yes, indeed. We'll take Den Haag. That will be nice. Let's see. What is our claim? Expires in 64, so we got plenty of time. Plenty of time indeed. All right, the new idea is a military idea. We're also working on our military tech, though. We are behind a bit, and that would give us some brand new infantry for going to war. We'll be on Tech 11, and Austria is on Tech 10. That would give us an advantage. Cologne is on Tech 11, so we need to go in pretty much heads up, 7 up, as far as that's concerned. All right, a manufactory there. And I don't know how many manufactories we're up to. Yeah, we were also trying to go to war with Norway, weren't we? So spreading ourselves out a bit. If we were to declare war on Norway, the Teutons would defend. I don't think they would be too difficult. We could take Orkneyar, get that siege down really quick. Yeah, I think that would be good. The Teutons. We're not planning on taking any land from the Teutons. Yeah, they're way the crap over here. So it's going to take them forever and a day to even get over here. I think we could get the Wargol siege by the time they even get here, and I don't even think they have a navy. So we could just jump out, blockade, do all the good stuff. Let's check the ledger for Norway or Norwegian armies and see what they're rocking here. Norway is rocking 15,000 manpower. Oh, they've only got 1,000 troops. Oh man, this is the time. Norway it is. All right, diplomacy. Declare war to take Orkneyar. That would be the war goal. Confirm. And siege that down if you please. Next up, we're going to get our ships down here to Aberdeen to pick these guys up. And then we'll go ahead and just get them on the boat. Get them over here and then make landfall. Should be good. And then so we don't suffer attrition, we'll go ahead and create a new unit. We'll detach the cannons and leave 6 infantry behind. Should be fine. Get off of there. All right, so we're leaving our cannon. Oh, you cheeky buggers decided that you wanted to blockade us a bit. That's fine. All right, 13 troops, get up there, please. And then we'll just go around the world here. All right, siege of Orkneyar is over. That was fast. That was fast indeed. All right, might as well merge you guys up, and once these 12.8 get across the way, we should be fine. We'll be able to siege that down. We'll need to get a siege leader over here. Oh, a nice, easy stack wipe there. 23 November. Yeah, that should be easy. So 14% war score already. There's the 12.7. Let's smash this navy. And let's do some combat here. Yeah, you got nowhere to go, good sir. All right, so there's a stack wipe there. Navy did the work. Didn't capture any ships, but I think we just blasted their whole fleet. Let's go ahead and work on the blockade of Bergenschus. We are going to need to get up there. What we should do is siege down one of these little counties here, so we can assign the leader. All right, so there's a good blockade. The Council of Cherbourg, 5 prestige and 2 papal influence. Outstanding. National decisions. Embrace counter-reformation. All right, papal state changed by +7.5. Austria's opinion goes up. We get 2 mercenaries. Technology embracement costs, idea costs. No, I don't think we want to do that. We'll just turn that off for now. Okay, we'll detach a siege here and then get on the fort as best we can. Yeah, we'll actually just break off 2,000 troops here. And up you go. Basically carpet siege all we can here. There's that siege done. Ackerschuss. All right, then break off 2 here. All right, so he's running, but I have no idea where he's running to. That's Denmark. Fur goes up. Oh no. Okay. 26 brave men. Occupied Stravanger. There's Ackerschuss. All right, so Bergenschuss. We need to get a siege leader over here. Nice. Jeffrey Cornville. Go ahead and head up there. Is this our cannon army? Or did we even bring cannons? I don't actually believe we did. All right, so what we need to do then, there's Norway. We can get to that. That's a fort in the middle of Norway. Norwhere. We could siege down these little islands as well. We do have the war goal. 77% blockaded. I mean, I don't know where the Teutons are coming from. I actually don't see them here. But they've got a long way to go. All right, so we need to get some cannon down here. We've got 1 cannon there. No cannon. 1 cannon. 1 cannon. 3 cannons. And in order to get the full bonus, we need to have 5 cannon. We can do that. Now that we are running that, let's break off the transports and get them down here. Every cannon available. We'll go on up to Calais. Or Calais. All right. And that should be our 5 cannon. Once they all get corralled together, we'll just dock them up in Stravanger and march them on in. Sweet. Yeah, we'll just loot these provinces a bit. Plenty of loot to be had. All right, there's our siege leader. All right, let's go ahead and core some stuff. Ghent, make a core. Flandern, make a core. Havana, make a core. Let's look at our autonomy. Yeah, we can drop. Yeah, we can't drop that anymore. Although next year... Oh, autonomy can't be dropped while we're at war. Okay, so that just says we're going to have to just sort of speed this along. There's our 5 cannon. Attach them to the transport, if you please. Transports. Dock up there, please. In Stravanger. We'll get the 5 cannons up here to lower the boom. Nice, gain a stab. Not going to argue with that. And by the time we get our 5 cannons up here, it may be a tick too easy. But we will take it. I believe what we can do is make even more cannons. All right, another manufactory. Defenders desert, and then the cannons are going to come in for the full +5 bonus. Yeah, 35% with these 5 cannons. All right, so we'll work on sieging that down. I don't know about this one, Yepmenland. But we do have access, and I believe Norway has turned tail. They may be making more troops out there, but we'll just go one at a time, especially once we occupy this fort. All will be well, and we don't have to worry about blockading anymore. There's the siege, 35%. All right, so let's get our siege stack over here to Yepmenland. Let's work on just sieging them down. Okay, transports. Let's get you over here to Sutherland. And then you guys can just go ahead and park up. All right, so siege stack is on its way. We do have access through Denmark within the Norwegian fort in Yepmenland's zone of control, which we should break soon. U-13K can get on the transport, and we'll get to the coast of Shetland. Siege down this island real quick. Oh, 1K troop. All right, so 13K. Go ahead and land, good sir. We've got plenty of infantry. In fact, it'll be a straight-up overrun. Nice. Natives in Delaware lose 5 aggressiveness and local trade goods produced. All right, moving in on this. Hopefully we have enough cannon to get a full bonus. We have a good siege leader as well. All right, so we need 10 artillery for the bonus. We need 1 more cannon if we can swing it, which means, yeah, we're going to have to, since this is an island and we don't need cannon, we'll create a new unit and get our 1 cannon over there on the boat. And then we'll just take them on over, march him on over to Gemland. Sweet. All right, to Bergenschuss. And then we will be right back. All right, there's our cannon. Transports can come on over and pick these guys up, no problemo. Actually, we're already at positive siege status. And then we've got quite a bit of way to walk as far as the rest of Norway is concerned. So what do we want? Let's go ahead and say, of course, we're going for the war goal. So we'll take that. We also have a claim in Hjaltland and a claim in Feoy, which he will give us right away, interestingly enough. That's a lot of war score to take the rest of that stuff, but that's our claim and our 3 islands in this trade node. We actually don't have to carry on this war, though sieging this down would be a lot of good war score. So we'll keep that in mind. Null treaties with the Teutons. That way we should be able to just jump right in next time, and then we'll sort of see where we sit after that. So that cannon's on the way. We'll go ahead and recall our diplomat from Aquitaine and get ready for our next adventure. All right, go ahead and attach to the transport. Get out here to this sea tile and land there. We'll take it really quick, fast, and in a hurry. All right, Commedia dell'arte. Yearly prestige, lose 100 ducats and 10 admin power? Sure, make it happen. Commedia dell'arte. Speaking of which, we can continue coring. We'll do Hanut and Moron. So that's all of our cores done. And this siege is going swimmingly. Food shortage, and then once this extra cannon gets here, we should knock it down before the next tick. And then that should be pretty solid enough war score to do some pretty good demands. Nah, we're not gonna call in Hungary. We got this. 71%? Yeah. Let's just work on sieging that down. They'll arrive today. All right, go ahead and get these guys back and docked up. There's the siege of Gemtlen. Yeah, we'll go ahead and siege that. Oh, wow, we already took all the loot. All right, so that should be enough. 49%. We're not going for full annexation here. We've got them beat. Can we take... Okay, so we can start working on Eggsdeden. 26% overextension. Not that really high of aggressive expansion. All right, current demands exceed war score for Bergenschus. If I looked at the development here, Bergenschus is a 6, an 8. Let's take a look at the trade. So the north is definitely these 3 provinces here. That's going to be even more control there. So when we do that, let's... Yeah, we can't take Bergenschus. Even if we do that. But they would be really close to acceptance there. So we'll just write it out. We'll wait a few more months. That way we can take these 3 provinces here in our trade node. Akershus is about. Rolando is the Pope. Interesting indeed. So the loot is ticking down. Everything is... All right, so that... Akershus... You willing to accept now? 94 out of 95. So the length of war will tick down. Sorry, Norway, I've already got a peace deal in mind. We'll already have some troops over here that can sort of curb the rebellion. There's 50. And they will accept that. Awesome. So we'll go ahead and send that demand. And there we go. Generous peace offer. Troops are exiled. Let's get these guys over down to Bergenschus. 27 supply limit. We'll need to start getting our spy network set up against Norway pretty soon. We can get these 12K back home. And then everything should be awesome. Get there on that island, please. All right, overextension. Core it, core it, core it, core it. Awesome. So yeah, for the price of 18, we can lower the overextension there. Go ahead and make that a core as well. So 32% overextension. We do have a few exiled armies, but not bad. That should go away when they get in here. We can build more manufactories. Our last 0.52. Now that we're not at war, let's look at our autonomy here. Sort by the unrest. So almost, I mean, -9 and -9 in Hainaut and Brussels. That would only put them at 1 unrest. Right now, we've got Norwegian separatists in Stavanger. Interesting indeed. Also in Orkney, Shetland, Eisdegerd, and Flerne. Yeah, we need a lot of troops, apparently, in these islands. Now, the unrest will go away whenever we core, at least most of these. I think I want to split this stack here and put down some rebels there if we can. All right, Blue Squadron is there. We've got 23 transports. Do we only have 7 actual galleys? All right, protect trade in the English Channel. And I think that's what we need to do with our money. We need some more caravels. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Just load this beast up. There. Now those light ships should be able to do a lot of trade protection. And we need to determine where we are going to go next. All right, buildings are being built. Papal State has canceled their access. How are we on our relationships here? 5 out of 6. Guaranteeing, still got that royal marriage with Leon. It'd be nice to swoop down there and get Leonese Poitou. I mean, it would already be protected by a fort. Everything would be awesome. Let's get that last core going. And then our overextension will drop. As far as colonists go, 600, 700, and 700. Nobles demand recompense. Lose a stab or 800 bucks. Well, stability is just admin points, and we're at +2. And I don't think the national unrest is okay. We'll ignore them and lose a stab. That's fine. All right, so we should be all set up next episode to get our Navy back protecting trade. We've captured a little bit more of the North Sea trade node here in British Vestlander? Vestlandet. Yep, sure. And we should be good with our colonists, and we'll be able to expand the 13 colonies this away. Speaking of which, how is their liberty desire? 3% ticking off. Relative power to Great Britain, tariffs and overlord. But our diplomatic rep is nice. Yeah, I mean, money was money. We could have kept the stability and just paid off a loan, but I didn't want to have to do that. But that is going to do it for me in this episode, ladies and gentlemen, of Europa Universalis. We moved up into Norway. Just a few more to go, but unfortunately, this is the Lubeck trade node, which we really don't have much power in. It would be better to move in on Amsterdam or Den Haag, especially if we can catch the Emperor with his pants down. Galilee. Interesting. All right. Oh, new tech. Nice. Military tech. Let's go ahead and take up military tech. We have an outdated unit type. Kandata infantry. Whoops. Kandata infantry will now be Tariko infantry. Nice. And all of our infantry will come back up to speed. What I might do is reorganize our army. We're at 119 of 130. And I think some more cannons would help us balance out because we're at 101, 12, and 6. So we can sort of phase out some of this infantry and swap over to cannon. But seriously, like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in. And let's see if we can drop the autonomy here. Yes, we can. Almost. Dang it. Take care.